Listen to the bitch, go get it. Check the score, we winning. Bitch,
Gunshots. Yo, we back. Hot Society Podcast, man. Yo, we been back, man. You know, we've been gone for a few weeks. You know what I mean? The days that we record is been getting a little hectic and all that, but, you know, we was able to figure out a new day to record, and we, you know what I mean? Hopefully we'll be back every week like we was for the past year and a half type of thing, you feel me? But,
shit.
You know what I mean? You already know who it is. I'm your host, B-High, Hot Society Podcast. To my right, I got Sash24, you already know. To my left, I got Hesh973, you already know what it is. And you know, it's episode 86 and we back, man.
We back, man.
Now look, I want to start this off right away, you feel me? Versez. D-Block, the LOX versus Dipset. I was about to say the same thing the DJ said, D-Block versus the LOX. But before the verses happened, what was the conversations amongst people you know? Like what was the conversations like?
It was like I think it was like halfway in a sense, but going towards more Dipset. I was hearing Dipset definitely, but you know, it's a certain like I think ambiance and of the culture that they had the effect on. You know what I mean? So they had the effect on the culture. You know what I mean? To the point as far as like hip hop with rap. You know, as far as my perspective, I'm like, man, LOX is coming through because it's a war, man. It's a battle. You know what I'm saying?
All day.
But so I can't not. But you could tell the age, right? You could tell the age on Dipset with how they chose to come out that night. As far as even with the culture of dressing.
I get what you're saying, but like age, we can't use age because the LOX is just as old, if not older.
But it's a battle. It's a battle. You come out. You know what I mean? Like
I get what you're saying. But see, this is the
Jules
thing.
Was looking crazy out there.
All right, before we even get to that part, what was the conversations around amongst the people you was around before the battle?
Well, you know, like in our part of the hood, we had a whole hood called Dipset. So it was like niggas Dipset going crazy.
I mean, we do got a hood called D-Block too, but that's another story.
Yeah, right? But like where we had niggas Dipset out, you know what I'm saying, all this extra shit, but I'm D-Block to the core, so like I already knew what was gonna happen. Like niggas was like Dipset, but the people around me was like, you know, LOX, like you can forget about it, like, you know what I mean? So I already knew what was gonna happen.
Do you remember when you first introduced me to the LOX?
Yes. You
remember? I think it was like money, power, respect time.
Nah,
I know
it wasn't that. It was the Zach shit. They chest to chest, man. Like that's the first.
But that was during Bad Boy time though, right?
That was during Bad Boy time.
Cause I remember the video. I remember watching it. My thought was, these bald head niggas, they can't be nice. Cause I'm looking at it as like, yo, these like they needed to be flashy and look the part to be a dope rapper. This is before I understood what was going on. Yeah. But around me, everybody I know, from the person y'all just heard the intro song, the person that recorded that song, Quest, he's a reputable guy in the music industry inside New Jersey and in North. He went Dipset. Everybody I know, all y'all niggas, I told y'all niggas. I don't even want to agree with these two niggas right now, just for the sake of the show. But I have to, because I told every single person, everybody went against I can't believe it. Queasy is another one. He's another one that went against fucking the LOX. He told me that Jadakiss would have to score 80 in the first half for them to have a puncher's chance. That's exactly his exact words he told me. It was a slaughter. It was a manslaughter at Madison Square Garden.
I don't even think Dipset took it serious, man. I think it was just a bag. Cam set up the bag.
But it was a good look for New York, though.
Yeah, it was a beautiful
definitely
look.
A good look. You know what would have been a good look for New York?
It was beautiful.
It was not a good look for New York. This was not a good look for hip hop. This was a slaughter. It was a murder. I'm gonna tell you how. You know what would have been a good look for hip hop would have been if Dipset would have bought. They got Hell Rell, J.R. Ryder, and 40 Cal watching in the crowd.
Hey man, look.
But you got Freaky Zeke dancing. Like, why do you have the niggas that we like? If you really think about Dipset, that's who we really in the battle. in the battle, that's who you will put up for Dipset on their side for a battle.
Definitely.
You putting up J.R. Ryder and Hell Ray. You're not.
But those are all consequences. Like that's what if. Like what if would have happened? Like as far as like an overall look.
I think they still would have lost, but I think they could have put on a better. They didn't have to embarrass themselves.
I don't think they
overall
took,
it was a good look.
But I don't think they took time to think out their playlist. Like they didn't even play shit from Killer Season. Like they didn't play like certain shit. Like so. I just think it was like the way they body language, everything was a bag. Like, all right, we got the money. Like, fuck this shit. Like, that's how their body language was. So when D Block came out, they came out to perform. They came out as a concert. Like
they came out for war. I knew it was
a concert.
They came out to give a show. Like
you feel me? He said he even said it. I'm sweating. You know what I mean? Like they got towels on their back. Like they really getting it.
It was a lot of telltale signs that let me know. Like people put, even though I knew the LOX would do what they was gonna do. People say, like, yo, after the first 10 songs, it's going to get dark for them. Shit like that. So it's starting to put a little doubt, right? But when I seen them come out, and then the LOX, they came out together. Styles P came out, he ready for war. He beating on his chest. He saluting the crowd. I know the mode he's in. I see when Cam come out, not even with Dipset. Now, granted, to his, he cleared it up, said he just arrived. He missed the whole Michael Buffer shit, so I give him that. He just pulled up. He walked out on stage. Cool. But when you got three different Dipset is not a rap group. It's not a rap group. Cameron came out first. Cameron was rapping with Big L, McGruff, what's his name, Stan Spit and all them niggas and all them Harlem niggas. He signed Jewels. Mm-hmm. Him and Mace taught Jim Jones how to rap. Those are his artists. He gets up there and he decides the set to do for the verses. He decides what songs we're gonna do for the verses. He dictates everything. Dipset is Cameron. The LOX are all three of them.
Exactly.
But also, I think it's like they prove mentality, like mental, like mentality. Like Harlem, like I fuck with a couple of niggas out there, like, you know what I'm saying? Bruh, they really flamboyant. You know what I mean? They out there, they talk like they showboat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like they in your face with it wild. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just how they come. Like as far as just as they character.
The whole thing. Like we already knew that they was gonna come in and dress better than the LOX. Like nobody expected the LOX to dress better than Dipset.
But they wasn't even dressed better. They look crazy.
Just Jewels. Let's just
Jewels and Jules. They look good. I mean, Jewels and Jim Jones.
Yeah, leather pants and I don't know. Like somebody made a comment.
That shit look crazy.
Said, why all these guys up here got on winter clothes? I thought the same thing. I don't know. I was like, these motherfuckers must be hot, but. Like he had leather pants on and shit. I said, it must be wintertime in Madison. I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie, they look crazy.
Yeah,
man.
they did. They did look crazy.
My thing is like you get up there and you lip singing like I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing, man. The lip singing, the choice of songs. Exactly. Like half of the songs wasn't even theirs, and now online is a whole bunch of disputes on like why did they play certain shit and the song wasn't even theirs.
Yeah. I mean, shit. They played. Jim Jones played MOB. He played Purple City Bird Gang. Not even Purple City Bird Gang. Purple City Bird Gang is not Dipset. That's one. And Bird Gang. Purple City is not Bird Gang. I'm scared. Purple City is something totally different.
Purple City. I mean,
that's Shice Bub and Uncasa.
Nope.
That's not.
It's Aguilar. Aguilar made that beat and produced that whole Purple City thing.
But Purple City is not Dipset. Is what I'm trying to get.
It's not Dipset. Is Aguilar and what's the dude you just said? Shice Bubs. That's Purple City.
And Uncasa was with them niggas too.
Uncasa was like an add-on. He just was an add-on.
And Bird Gang is not Dipset either.
That's a
derivative.
Mel Matrix.
They got too many derivatives, man.
No, that ain't had nothing to do with Dipset. If you according to Cam's
but you're right with that though. Yeah. Like it's too many.
And then you had Skull Gang with had that shit. Like that ain't. I don't know if that has something to do with Dipset or not, but. Like they not a group. There's no cohesiveness. You can tell that these guys probably don't really like each other like that.
Yeah, it was some street shit. Like niggas moving around, making songs, getting money with niggas like in the streets. Like that's what that was. Like Dipset was a movement. Like it was a street movement. It's not. It's more
It's
more
not a
geared,
rap group.
Yeah, it's
not a
more
rap
geared
group.
towards the streets than towards like a artist or like a rap group. Like it's more like a, all right, I come to your hood, you got this dude, like we gonna name this, and then like we gonna represent together,
Dipset,
like shit like that. Like
they sold more than music, they sold a lifestyle, right? So I believe if this verses would have been, instead of they're going record for record, if this was going more like all the shit they was doing, like leading up to it, like the little videos they was doing, he was like, yeah, what Sheek Louch gonna do? Bring the bench press and all that. All that shit is funny.
yeah,
It was.
They could beat the LOX in that shit all day.
yeah.
All that type of shit. If it
That
was
shit
something like
was
that,
funny, though.
they could beat them in that all day. But when it comes to rapping, that's what Kid said on stage, man. I don't do the Instagram. This is what I do.
And what was Freaky Zeke doing? That just, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he looked
man.
crazy,
What the
man.
Fuck
He-
was
Yeah,
that?
it's not a concert, man. This is a battle. It was too
What
much.
the
That wasn't the
fuck
right
was
place
that,
to be up there
man?
gyrating.
He had like 100 different memes like the next day, like all
He
types
don't care
of
though.
memes.
Like he don't care about that type of
Yeah.
shit. Like
Then-
he embraced that. Like
He just looked crazy.
that shit was crazy, man. But I'm glad they deserve, like they getting the shit they like, the flowers they deserve up there.
Word.
Like, cause they was up there, man, and they didn't even. It could have been worse. Like
Yeah,
they
it
could
could've
have
been
played. Like they ain't even play certain shit. It could have been
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah,
Like,
it could have been. But that's why I said it's a win. It's a win for New York.
See, you keep going back to this New York shit. I don't believe so.
I think so, because it could prove that unity can happen. You feel me?
I
And
think
that's
that
what
show.
you supposed to
I think that
push.
show. I think that show unity on the LOX behalf and disunity on the Dipset behalf.
Yeah,
as far
I
as
think
how you approach a music segment, like you can't do
Exactly.
that like that.
You
Yeah,
can't.
you gotta
have
be
to
more
do
locked in. You gotta be more locked in with
Yeah.
your group.
Yeah.
Which cause like Sheek revealed a few things like the day after he was on Sway, and he was like, yo, I knew. He said he was talking about himself. He said I knew we was gonna win because they did a show recently before the verses
Okay.
with Dipset. He said he seen all three of them dudes had a different DJ. He said right then and there he knew that they was gonna beat him.
Wow.
Cause like the DJ is very important. That's like the fourth member in that setting. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
Like that's a very important thing. Like to have a DJ. He was switching up the beats in the middle of kids freestyles and shit like that. Like that type of shit is important.
And Kiss said Puff called him the 2
Told him to
days
do the
before to
freestyles.
do the freestyles. That was the freestyle really put the icing on the cake for me, because like after that it was like that Biggie beat came on. It was a rap. It
Yeah,
was
I didn't
over.
think he was gonna do no freestyles. But
Yeah,
like you
it
could
was
hear, like
over.
every time they played a song, you could just hear it. Like I'm sitting there looking at my girl. I'm like, yo, it's over. I'm rapping all the words and shit. I'm telling her like it's over. She even said she embarrassed for Dipset. She was going for everybody was going for Dipset. Dipset is the more sexy pick. I get it. They got a better logo. Their logo looks amazing. I would love to have that logo.
They had niggas printing up shirts online, like they was giving out Dipset shirts and all this extra shit.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's a street look. It's
It
not
is.
geared towards the lyrics and the music, and that's what the LOX played
Performing.
on. Yeah, they played on that. They knew
Especially
that.
performing.
Like we gonna outperform these.
They
niggas,
walked into
like,
the wrong arena with the wrong niggas, man. And I don't think nobody like after this showing, I can't think of another rap group besides maybe Wu-Tang who could give the LOX a run for their money.
All right, but all right, now just you mentioning that, this is what's going on now. Okay, so you got like those was like the heavy New York hitters. Those
Alright.
was like the 3-on-3. That was a 3-on-3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who
They needed help.
Who-
3 on like 16.
but who can go with
The
the
LOX.
Wu-Tang as far as members? How many members they have? Who can match that and
I
be
don't
able to
think
give
they
a
need-
verses?
That would be crazy.
See, this is the thing. I don't think the LOX need that many members
That
to go
would be
against Wu-Tang.
crazy.
But
I
what-
didn't even think about that.
But what
Like,
I'm
that
trying to
would be
say is,
really
what I'm trying to say
crazy.
is, what group they can pick to even
can't.
match them in the verses, like as
The
far
LOX,
as members.
I'm gonna tell you why the LOX.
The LOX
No.
though.
Because
No.
you
Y'all
You
both
just
wrong.
talking
Y'all
about-
not thinking
hold
of
on.
somebody in that era. Think about
Lil
somebody.
Caesar.
Think
You
about
probably get like like you can get
Nah.
certain things like New York play. Like you can get like certain New York people. Like
tell you
it's
why.
a borough. It's a borough that y'all not thinking about that has just as many members as the Wu-Tang. That y'all not thinking about.
A group?
A group that is going to do the verses with the Wu-Tang.
Ooh.
Boot Camp Click.
Come on, bro.
They got hits. Come on, you can't see. They got
Nah,
one of the
man.
best
See-
DJs ever.
That's almost worse than the shit a nigga told me last night. A nigga told me the next verses should be Murder Inc. versus Bad Boy. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I don't know what the fuck make this nigga say shit like that.
I can see that though. They both got a lot of R&B. Like I could see as far as like
My nigga.
I can see as far as the musically, yes.
No, that is another slaughter. That's worse than the LOX and Dipset. Bad Boy? You know what type of bags Puff Daddy could go into?
Yeah, I understand that.
Murder Inc. only got Ja Rule and Ashanti. That's it.
Yeah, they do. They don't have enough artists for the.
You gonna play some Black Child shit?
No, you can't do that.
That's what I'm saying.
You correct on that one. I just thought about how many members they have. They don't have enough members to
Bad
do.
Boy could
like
go
he could pull
on.
out a 112 or something.
This is what I'm saying. Like Bad Boy,
yeah, they don't have enough artists on the
Yeah,
roster,
hell
so
no.
we can't even account. But what I'm trying to say is, Boot Camp has just as many members of the group as Wu-Tang, so that's the only logical thing to do. Like
Yeah,
if a
but
ngne got 10 members and you going
Wu-Tang
against 3
songs,
members, you
but
can't do
listen,
that.
I don't know,
Listen,
man. I
when
don't
they-
know about that because
when
that's
they
a hard
stand on
one.
them stage, when they stand on that stage and they play them records,
It's gonna
and
be
as
out
soon
the
as
park.
the beat come on,
It's gonna be out the park.
I like Boot Camp Click too.
So they ain't got no hits. Boot Camp ain't
It's
got no
not
hits.
about having hits. It's about your hits is not bigger than my hits. And the whole these are international hits. Ice
But
Cream,
it's a
come
verse.
on.
But think about it. It's a versus, so they just looking at doing it for the culture. So what I'm trying to say is that the only logical
No,
sense.
Bow Wow and Soulja Boy did it for the culture. The
Nah,
LOX and
that-
Dipset did that. That was a battle. That had nothing to do with
Yeah,
no
that
culture.
was a battle.
They had nothing to do with no. That's what I'm saying, bro. That shit was a slaughter. Them niggas came out there for blood, man. That shit ain't had nothing to do with no culture. Cameron trying to do an acapella. He booed his ass right off stage. he was embarrassed. He was embarrassed. I can see it on his face. That's the first time.
Cameron.
Yeah, that's the first time
Yeah,
to
I
me
can see
Cameron
it.
didn't look cool on
He
TV.
looked bothered though.
He was definitely embarrassed by that. He did not, because I mean, if he wasn't embarrassed, he would have kept going.
What do you expect though, man? They really hit them motherfuckers with
You gotta be
uppercuts, right?
prepared, man. You just, like, you're not prepared.
Yeah,
bro.
they didn't prepare. The playlist will tell you like they didn't prepare. Like they had Dipset had better songs that they could have played.
Yeah, they had a lot of better songs.
You see what I'm
they
saying?
could've
So
played.
the whole playlist, like they just went in there and just like dressed up, got new jewelry, and just did it for the bag. Like
Let
that's
me tell you
it.
now, see, you said Dipset. Nah, I don't believe Dipset had better songs. I believe Cameron had better songs he could have played. I believe Jewels
Okay.
had better songs he could have played, as well as Jim Jones.
So it's individual.
but as a collective, they didn't have. They don't have
He
enough.
he didn't even play "Come Home with Me." Like
That's
come on.
Cameron though.
it's individualized.
This is what I'm saying.
With
Like they
Dipset.
not a group. That was my whole point from the beginning, trying to tell
Yeah.
people they can't win because they not really a group. They don't
can see
have
that.
enough
Correct.
shit
I
together.
can see
It's
that.
too segregated. The songs are too segregated. You got a whole nother hood on this song with Jim Jones. You got a whole nother hood on this song with Cameron. You can't play both and get the same balance.
Dipset is more like a record label. Just like this shirt I got on. This shirt that's just Death Row. That's not a group.
Yeah.
This is the same thing as Death Row was a record label. Dog Pound was a group.
Sell records. Like records is like if you are a record label, you sell records.
Yes, but that doesn't mean that everybody on your record label is in a rap group.
Yep.
That doesn't necessarily mean that.
But you're gonna sell records. You're gonna get a certain amount of, you know what I mean, a 200 copies, 300,000 copies. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna try to do that. Like that's
See,
a record
man,
label.
but what the fuck we was talking about before I brought it back to Cam? Oh, we was talking about Wu-Tang versus Boot Camp. Let me tell you why I believe the LOX should go up against Wu-Tang. I'm talking about just the records. Now, Wu-Tang got a lot of members, but it's a lot of extra fat, though.
But they got too
Them
many
niggas is
songs.
nice.
They got too many songs for the
Nah,
for the
they got a
LOX.
lot of
You got a
songs,
whole
man.
you got
I'm gonna have
Ghostface
to-
whole
I'm gonna
catalog.
have to agree
You got
with you.
Raekwon whole catalog.
that's on this.
Yeah, but we only can play 20 songs, so that way. That
I
way,
just-
now
I
we
just-
gotta play.
Wu-Tang
we
got
gotta-
too
I
many
just
songs.
I
I
just
would
as
love
far,
to see that.
I just as far as the genre, like all right,
Too many songs.
Like Dipset and LOX had like the same type of genre. Like they was like in the street, you know, certain like that was like a certain era of hip hop when niggas was hitting you with bars and like Wu-Tang was just like
it was more.
Okay.
I can't even really.
yeah,
explain it.
Wu-Tang is more like, you know, they doing shit
They
with like
mix-
certain machines. Like they make they beats with like
They shit
old ass
street-
machines. Like they do
shit
a different
street too though. Like they talked
They
about
shit
street
street.
shit.
They
but
shit
it was a little unorthodox. It was a little
Yeah,
different. They mixed
exactly.
They mixed the martial arts elements, like the culture. They with martial arts and all
Boot Camp
that.
does the same type of things. You know what I mean? You got Helter Skelter. You got OGC. You got Black Moon. You
Yeah,
got
but
like
they
4
got-
different groups
They
in
got
there.
local hits though, bro.
Nah, they ain't got no local hits, man. Come on, bro.
What's their biggest song? Maybe I don't
LaFleur,
know.
LaFleur. That was on that used to be I say that was that like they best song.
And
That's our anthem.
When you just said that, I'm not the biggest. I'm not saying it's like I'm about to play boot camp click when I leave here. But when you just said that, nothing came to my head.
Cause you didn't enlist. That wasn't your era.
I understand it. Neither was Wu-Tang.
But they still was making
This
songs
is
when
what I'm
you
saying.
were growing up. The Boot Camp Click had all they hits. Like it was like
When did they come out?
I'm not sure, but
They had to come out around the same
Black
time.
Moon and Evil D and all them
remember
came out first. The Boot Camp came later. That's what I'm saying. Most of their hits had begun with Black Moon. So you have to go back, and then when they added those people to the fold. You see what I'm saying? It got bigger as the time went along.
So you telling me they got songs like MATHOD, man. They got songs like Ice Cream. They got like
Black Moon itself got songs like that.
what's my shit? You got the OD, rest in peace ODB, man. You play them shits with Mariah and all that, man.
Well,
Niggas ain't got
I'm a
nothing for
little
that
I'm a
shit,
little
man.
older than these two, so I want to let them sit there and look and listen to some of that stuff.
Yeah,
y'all
I
gotta
have
go
to
back.
listen. I don't
Y'all gotta
know
go
what
back.
these
Go
motherfuckers
back.
talking about
Go
right
back.
now.
Go back
These
to when.
motherfuckers talking some
Go back to
out
when
the world.
Chess
It's
boxing.
in Jupiter for me.
Go back to when Funk Master Flex
Shit.
was having Buckshot,
shit.
doing the freestyles and doing.
Fucks with all them niggas.
You gotta
Sean
go
Price,
back.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, you
That's
gotta
my
go
nigga.
back and listen to that because that's the only roster is long enough to deal with Wu-Tang. That's all I'm saying. The roster is long. The length is there. They can come out with 10 members and do 10 different songs.
Wu-Tang don't need like. First it was sidebar. I didn't know Jizza was as nice as he is. He got some shit. I heard him on the K-Slade. K-Slade, you got too many rappers on them songs though. I'm gonna be honest. That shit is too
They
long.
definitely do.
I fell asleep. I fell asleep on like the 20.
Yeah, that
I can't even
rolling
listen to it
150
after a
deep
while.
and all that is way too many niggas on that
Yeah,
shit.
you gotta
like.
relax on that one, man.
But I saw that he had a Jizza verse on there. I'm like, oh, this shit, he killed that shit. And it
But I
made me
like
go
that
back
King
and listen.
Disease though too.
Oh yeah, Nas dropped some shit 2 days ago.
Hold on, King's Disease. That's old.
King's Disease Part 2.
Oh,
Two.
part 2. I didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Yeah, Nas dropped some
What
shit
do you
at.
got on there? What do you got? What kind of
Man,
features
listen,
you
what
got
I'm
on
telling you
Say got
is
Lauryn
just-
Hill on there, right?
Yeah, that one is dope. Definitely dope. That Death Row East is dope. As
Death Row
far as
East.
like storytelling,
Okay.
he go back like you know what I mean, flashback.
He got EPMD on there.
Oh, that would go
And
hard.
Eminem and EPMD?
Yeah, that go
yes.
hard. Like as far as like the rhyme
we
rhyme
gon-
patterns,
All
that
right, well,
shit
we
was
we
crazy.
gonna
That's-
acknowledge that Nas put out some hot shit, and then we gonna
Keep moving,
we
like
gonna
I love.
evaluate this.
Yo, this man is coming through every time.
I
man.
want to look. I'm just looking at the.
This man is the truth.
I'm
man.
looking at the features he got. I don't like. What would make him put Eminem and EPMD on the song? That's itches. It is.
Ooh, it was.
Marv said Eminem
at
versus
the end,
Harlem.
right? At the end, it's bars, but towards the end, it was like he was losing me. You know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't check
Like
that out.
towards, and then with the beat, it was he was, and that. But everybody else was good though,
He got Lauryn Hill.
and
He
that's
got
the
A
crazy
Boogie.
part, Mar. That's the crazy part. Everybody else was good, but Eminem, and that's. Oh, that was hurtful.
Nas put out a
I
good
was like,
project,
damn,
man.
what the fuck you doing?
The video, the visuals, everything
He on them
was
speed
good.
pills. Them shit. Oh, no, I'll play it.
King's Disease. King's Disease 2. Go check that out, man. That's dope. I didn't even know he put out an album. I
Yeah.
know this fucking tequila got me sweating.
Heard that.
Yeah.
So-
See, I'm cool as a
So what
motherfucking fan.
so what y'all guys think about this off-season moves, man?
For who? The Lakers?
Lakers,
The
Bulls.
Lakers are the oldest team. The Bulls did good. I like Lonzo Ball over there with Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, that's
I think
gonna
they're gonna be a
be
good
one
team.
to watch. They got Vujacic in the paint.
Yeah, definitely. I think they definitely could get in the 6 to 4 seed in the East. You know, I still think the Sixers is probably 4th. Miami stepped it up.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah, they gonna be good.
And then, you know, Brooklyn, they just re-signed Kevin Durant. So, you know, Brooklyn's going, if they healthy, they definitely going to the championship.
I think they should have went and got some more bench players. They need.
I mean, you gotta understand. These motherfuckers about to. If they re-sign all three of these guys, that'd be like $500 million in re-sign money just between the three of those over the period of their contracts collectively.
Yo,
it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of moves
between
in the
three
NBA.
people. But you know, I know what you was basically asking me about the Lakers though, right?
Yeah, and we got a couple of Steph Curry got a whole nother extension. So
First player to get $200 million twice.
He locked in.
Yeah.
Yo,
Chris Paul
NBA
locked
niggas,
in.
man, listen.
That's like only like, you know what I mean? That's reasonable.
NBA niggas is getting that
But I'm
cash,
telling you
bro.
this right now. This boy Jalen Green is going to be the next. He's comparison of Kobe Bryant, and I'm saying that hand on the Bible, like for real. This
Finish
man,
your thought. I'll be right
this
back.
man is coming on some other. Like I'm trying to tell Jalen Green, check this man out. Houston Rockets, number 2 draft pick, man.
Yeah, he's gonna.
That
be
man is unbelievable. He can shoot the 3. He can go to the rack, dunk on your head. He's 6'6". Mm-hmm. He could do everything. Got the soft touch. Could pass. Could rebound.
Yeah, I'm just
Got
like,
the charisma. Like
it's gonna be a good
like,
season because you're gonna have at least. We still got the Bucks and we got like about I say four strong teams from each conference.
But this was one of the best drafts, yo.
Yeah.
In a while.
Yeah.
I'm talking about years, bro.
Yeah.
It might they literally might be right to that 2003 draft.
Yeah, we slipped
To
up.
this one.
We slipped up and got Suggs.
This one was loaded.
So we gonna have Suggs and that tall 6'7" forward that
Suggs
can shoot.
is the truth.
Suggs is the truth, and we got Wagner, the
telling you.
6'7" stretch.
But Suggs is gonna be at that focal point. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
like he's true. Like this was a studied fucking
Yeah.
draft.
I don't follow college sports at all.
This shit was studied, bro.
So I don't know who these guys is until they get to the NBA. Like, I don't be following.
Because you have to know.
Unless
like,
you're
it's
a polarizing figure like a Tim
You have to.
Tebow or Zion Williamson, it's like there's no way you cannot know who.
But
those are.
it's
You
a
know what I'm saying?
basketball like feeling. Like you have to like kind of know because like you see the certain like uniqueness.
You know the problem
in
with
these
college
kids,
sports.
like
You know what I think is gonna fix it now that these guys are able to make money off their likeness and all that. You got the NCAA football game coming back, and they able to put their names on it and they able to actually use their real likeness.
it's a kid right now, Mikey Williams.
I think that'll help though. I think that'll help people like me who don't watch college sports because it's too many fucking teams. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
NBA is more condensed. You got 30-something teams or whatever, and you pretty much know who everybody is. With college, there's so many different teams and conference. It's too much for me to keep up with.
it's a lot. But yo, it's a kid right now, Mikey Williams. He just signed to a sporting agent spot. Like he's about to go to his senior year right now.
Yeah.
And he's potentially, his agent said, yo, he has potential to make a couple million in his senior year.
Oh, yeah,
just from his
yeah.
likeliness. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like the long hair, he wears his hair out. He got the, you know what I mean? He can make socks, different things. Like people gonna buy it.
They gonna start making these video
So
games
now
coming back.
they said like a couple mil, bro, in senior year in high school.
Yeah, shit. These
Shit.
everything like they should have been doing that. Bro.
Rewind that motherfucking time.
I said rewind back. They should have been doing that. You feel me? They should have been doing that. They been robbing these kids for years with these collegiate NCAA rules where these kids can't get paid. And they out there actually putting their body on the line, you know what I mean? Their future on the line. Because a lot of these kids don't, I mean, they go to these schools. Like, you think Zion Williamson was going to class and shit like that? Like, he knows. Like,
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
I know he wasn't going to class.
Yeah, I don't know.
Come on, man.
I'm
Class.
not gonna say that.
Class. Listen, if you Zion Williamson, like that's not a secret. Like
I
anybody
plead
can,
the fifth.
anybody can figure that
I
out.
plead the
Yeah,
fifth.
but at least they paying them now. That's all we get.
Yeah,
I mean, at least they
yeah.
paying them now. They went through it. I mean, Jordan, all these people. I mean, everybody done been through it. But at least they getting that bread now, man.
And they really about to get millions, and that's what I'm really like happy about. You know what I mean? Like, I actually, like, you know, the top 15. And, you know, I understand, like, the top 15. But then you got certain motherfuckers like that got certain swags and charisma.
That's why they stopped.
You can start creating your whole vibe from like even your college.
It's talking about from high school, but that's why they stopped.
Even college.
But that's why they stopped letting kids go straight from high school after LeBron James, and the NCAA was upset about that. They didn't get none of that LeBron James money.
Okay.
You feel me? So after that, they was a little upset
because he's a billionaire.
Yeah, but they didn't get that. That's a lot of like that. He's one guy would have brought a lot of money to the NCAA. Yeah, definitely. Congratulations to LeBron James on.
It's been a lot. We missed
$1 billion.
$1 billion.
Damn.
Him, Rihanna.
A basketball player made $1 billion.
There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot
he
of
could
stuff.
buy a team. Hold on. $1 billion. That means he's richer than some owners. Because all owners in the NBA not billionaires.
I don't know about that.
I'm just saying, it's definitely a likelihood.
Mm-hmm.
You know how
don't take that at your mind once you retire.
No, he's definitely gonna buy a team. But you know how I know he's richer than a lot of owners because they put a lot of emphasis on Steve Ballmer being a billionaire for the Clippers. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so that's how I feel like if it was a bunch of billionaire owners, they wouldn't put so much emphasis on him being a billionaire. If it was a normal thing, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now a team might be worth $1 billion. I'm talking about that individual. That's
he did it right though.
That's a different thing. Like, cause Jeannie Buss, the Lakers could be worth billions of dollars, but she personally doesn't have $1 billion. You feel what I'm saying? You can't just take all that.
He did it right, man. Congratulations, man.
Word up. Space Jam was ass though.
Yeah, definitely.
Horrible.
Oh, y'all like? I actually enjoyed it.
It was alright. It was alright. Nothing never beats the first one. Nothing never beats the first one. So
let me take that back.
I enjoyed it.
Let me take that back, cause I'm gonna take that back for two reasons. One, the first Space Jam had the same bad reviews when it first came out. Niggas ain't like that either.
Yeah, correct.
Even though I don't remember that time, but
okay.
From what I hear, it had the same bad ratings, and people didn't like that either when it first came out. And I didn't even watch the whole shit, so
that's what made the Jordan 11 like that whole Space Jam.
I didn't even watch the whole new Space Jam.
I liked it, man. Like I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm in a whole different zone, man. I got a 9-year-old kid. You know what I'm saying? So I'm watching it with my son. You know, I'm hyping this shit up. We getting back and forth and shit. And, you know, it's like, oh,
I don't know.
Shit.
I don't know. It was a little too cheesy.
It was alright.
I was in a different environment, man.
For what it is though, it's cool. You feel what I'm saying? I'm glad he was able to get it done. I mean, for me, the nostalgia of the old Space Jam, I would have wanted it to be a little bit better, but it's not for me. It's for the kids. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. It's for the kids of the generation now, like how I was back watching that one.
So what else going on in the
Mikey
internet,
T,
man?
the fucking movie star. Have y'all seen? You had to see that.
Who?
You know who Mikey T, the movie star is?
Nah, I don't.
I'm gonna give y'all a rundown.
I was seeing some stuff.
Yeah, rundown.
You actually said something.
Yeah, because this guy, I don't like this guy. I'll be honest with you. I do not like Mikey T, the movie star. Mikey T, the movie star, is a blogger from Connecticut. He, in the beginning, he interviews a lot of Philadelphia artists.
Yeah.
You know, I probably got familiar with him because he used to be behind the camera interviewing guys like Gilly the Kid. He interviewed guys like Max B. He did it. You know what I mean, early in his career, he did a lot of reputable things. This before he got in front of the camera, and you start to, when people get in front of the camera and they start to get a little notoriety.
Yeah.
They start to change a little bit. Start to feel themselves a little bit. Mm-hmm. Now, Mikey T linked up, like I said, he has ties. I don't want to say ties in Philadelphia, but he attaches himself to Philadelphia rappers. Now, he attached himself to A.R.Rad. Mm-hmm. When A.R.Rad was out, free A.R.Rad, by the way, man. Free the whole OBH.
Okay, I know who you're talking about now.
All right. He attached himself to A.R.Rad. I know who you're talking about. Right? Now, A.R.Rad goes to jail. We all know A.R.Rad got 45 years, unfortunately. Now, even after this, he's still on YouTube every single day. I mean, every day. I know he's on there every day because I'm subscribed and notified to his channel. Every day he has a video updating us on A.R.Rad.
Hey, he milking and getting his money, man.
I
That's
get
what he
it.
doing. He
I
milking
get
that
it,
shit,
but
man.
it wasn't a problem.
He got his ass
until this wasn't a problem. I'm just giving you the backstory. That never was the problem. Nobody really had a problem with that. The problem was when the Dark Low snitching thing came out.
Oh, okay.
Now he's so, like, I get it. I like Dark Low music too. I just listen to his new shit, Charlie Pope. Y'all go fuck with it.
Go
you
hard.
feel what I'm saying? I don't care if he did what he did or not. Like, hey, that ain't really. I don't know him personally. I just listen to his music. You feel me? But he started playing sides. Now, mind you a white guy from Connecticut has nothing to do with this. You know what I mean? You start playing sides, and you going against A.R. Rab's little brother. You saying certain shit, you playing sides, whether you right or wrong.
Leak Moss, right?
Leak Moss. Now, whether you right or wrong in any situation, this is really none of your business. And that's what I chimed in myself and told him, because he responds to people on Instagram and whatever. So I said, bro, you need to just stay out of that, mind your business, because these guys not playing with you, man. Like, if you ever been to North Philadelphia, anybody, it's not a joke. Like, shit's not a game at all. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's the hood for real. Like, it's not a joke. Now he must have thought shit was a joke. He goes to Max's cheesesteak. This is North Philadelphia, Broad and Erie Avenue. I know because I've been there. I've been there at 11 o'clock in the morning when it first opened. And it was live. And I remember thinking, man, this shit get a little sketchy. After dark, I could see people don't really want to be around here. I could see, like, you wouldn't want to be in this neighborhood after dark. You could tell. Mm-hmm. And he goes there and gets on live. He's at... This is a dangerous neighborhood for black people, bro. This is what I'm trying to explain to you.
And he talking shit.
And he talking shit on live. So, like, a couple minutes later, you see these two guys named Leak Moss and King Erno walk up to him, and he turns the camera around and look at the guys. The guys are here. Like it's a joke. Like, these niggas playing with him, right? And you see King Erno say, man, don't put your camera on me, chump. And then you just see, he just get hands and feet put on him, man. Leak Moss put him in a chokehold and tried to take him home with him.
Allegedly put him in a chokehold.
No, it was on video.
It's on video?
Yeah, this is video. You ain't see the video?
Nah,
Hold on. I'm about to like the video so that we can pull it up here. I'm going to like the video. But yeah, man, he put him in the chicken wing and he dragged him down the street.
He put him in the chicken wing?
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. And then he got the nerve. See, this is the type of game these people play, though, because he got the nerve to get on the internet and say that he got 2 punches in. Yeah, he said he got 2 punches in, but conveniently, that's the part of the video that nobody sees. You feel what I'm saying?
Then I want to see the chicken wing.
That's the part of the video you can't see.
I just want to see the chicken wing.
I'm about to like the video right now.
Funny when you said that shit.
Marv, you should see it.
He put that nigga in the
You should see it. And this is not the first time he's been caught out there doing foul shit. Like, you feel me? Tony Sunshine.
Yo, how you a grown man get put in the full Nelson? That's crazy.
No, it wasn't the full Nelson. He says it's the full Nelson because he trying to act like his arms was free, his arms was over his head, and he couldn't do nothing. No, he put you in a chokehold. It was a literal chokehold. It should be the last video I just like.
It's about to be funny, you said.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't never see it.
Hold on, rewind, try to go all the way back. Rewind it all the way back.
Mark, it's a while, Mark. Chill, that's my man. You drunk.
He coaching him. Look, watch his legs. Watch his legs. Look at his legs. Look at his legs.
Oh, he gone.
Look at his legs. Watch this.
Yo, put your cameras down, bro. Look at you talking about people's mom. You're a hoe.
But yeah, man, like you gotta be careful, man. When you're a blogger, man, you up here talking about things you don't know about.
It's a
Like,
wild, Moss.
you feel what I'm saying? You can't be doing shit like that. Shit like it didn't go to the nigga's neighborhood.
His legs definitely curled up.
We don't know his mindset though.
He got into fetal position.
This probably what
Did
he
you
wanted.
see?
No, it is what he wanted.
This
It
what
is
he wanted.
Yeah, he wanted that to happen.
He was
Yeah,
in
that's
fetal
a fact.
position, man.
He wanted that to happen.
He wanted that to happen, man.
He wanted to. Yo, clout is dangerous, man. Clout is
exactly.
dangerous.
That's all he wanted.
Clout is
man.
dangerous, and Wack100 is in the middle of some clout chasing rumors right now.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, man.
I really don't like talking about this guy, man, because but you know, we did have Cash Burn up here, and we damn near had a whole episode talking about him. So, we got a couple minutes left. It's no harm right now.
Right,
But
yeah, well, since we only got a couple minutes left, I got one more thing that was interesting this weekend.
yeah, bring that up.
Cause everybody was tuning in, you know.
He gets the last. He gets the crumbs. So, go ahead.
So, it's a guy on TikTok, and he say he living in 2027.
What?
He say he living in 2027. In the future. And there's nobody there. It's just him. And he's paying people. People are paying him to go certain places while they're talking to him on the internet. Like they're paying him to go to certain places where they live at.
If he is in,
And there's nobody there.
and it's 2027,
And it's 2027. So if people on the internet telling him go to the police station at such and such place where I live at, and he goes there and the police station is empty.
How do we know it's empty though? Like, how do we know
He's recording it.
This is on video.
On TikTok.
What's this guy name? TikTok.
His name Unico Soul Breviant. I don't understand how to spell it, but his name is Javier. His name is Javier.
How?
And all you got to do is type
know
in
how.
"man living in 2027." It's gonna pop right up.
Graphic design.
I know. No. I know exactly how
So-
he's doing it.
so he-
It's in my
he's-
bag. I don't think I can
No,
show it on
listen,
camera, but I know how he doing it.
listen. It's different things that he's doing. So
I know what
one
he
time he goes into a hospital. Somebody tells him to go into a hospital. Somebody tells him to go into like a famous museum there, and then
play the video.
pull it up. But it's
I know
real
what he doing.
interesting.
He on drugs. I know exactly what he on.
Everybody's been watching this.
He on drugs. I want to see this.
On Earth.
The fuck?
Meet Javier, aka Único Sobreviviente, which means lone survivor.
Fuck is
He
this?
claims to have
The
something
fuck
like a
is
parallel world, a different
The
dimension,
fuck is this?
but a connection.
Yeah, so he's walking into different places.
Alright, but that could just be like early in the morning type shit.
He goes at certain times in the day. He goes in the intersections where it's normally busy at 5 in the afternoon and there's nobody there.
I don't know, bro. This shit could be. I don't know.
I'm just
Now,
saying.
this
it's-
is Javier's TikTok page.
It's crazy
I
how-
encourage
how it
you to
looks,
go
though.
check
That's
it
all
out.
I'm
Give him a
saying.
follow.
I feel you,
Let him
but-
know that Omar sent you. Now,
Alright,
when I
hold on.
first
Alright,
came
turn
across
this
this
guy off,
TikTok,
fuck is this?
No,
man?
I feel you.
look, all
I
I'm
feel
saying
what you're
is-
saying, but
Some
this is my
bullshit.
thing. This is my thing. This like, it's like, bro, how the fuck I'm supposed to like what you want me to dive into that? Like,
No, I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is interesting to watch, and you know, just go, check it out. It's
But
some
I
crazy
get you.
shit.
But look, see, this is the problem with shit like that though, because I remember in 2011 we all was thinking that was our last fucking year. I remember niggas was mad like, damn, bro, why soon as we get adults, the world got to end? That ain't fair. Niggas was saying shit like niggas really thought this shit was over. So now 2027 is always really over because this guy got videos with nobody around.
I'm not saying that.
No, I'm not saying
not
you
saying
are.
it's
I'm
believable.
saying that that's what he's trying
That's
to.
not
That's what he's
it.
selling.
But it's interesting. Whatever he's doing is going to be interesting to know what he did to even record that.
But movie directors could do shit like that.
No, it's when you watch it, it's different things that he did. He was leaving.
I gotta watch the whole
He was
movie.
leaving keychains in certain places in the corners of places, and people in 2021 was receiving them.
So he could go back. I thought he was in the future.
Whatever he left at that corner of that house, people was
But
finding
he in
it.
the future,
But what I'm
and
trying-
we in the past. How the fuck can we get the keychain?
Listen, just look at. I'm trying to say, just look at it and see how he
Yo, what
did
the
that,
fuck,
man. It's
man?
just it's crazy, bro. It's crazy if you. That's a genius, that person that can do something like that.
Yo,
Send it to
word,
my phone.
That's what I'm saying.
A
And he's
movie
gonna get
director.
famous off
He's
that.
a
Like,
movie
even
director.
if he's
Exactly.
like, I can
But
But
understand.
if he's a movie director,
He's gonna
what
get
the
famous.
fuck? How did he
He's definitely
record
gonna get
that? Like
famous.
what type of things that he did to record that?
He's
That's a
definitely-
genius,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That shit genius.
That's how I look at it. I look
Shit,
at
it's
it
the same.
like
It's just like the nigga who fucking flew the airplane the first time.
he's trying to get on. So like
Man,
that's
you gotta be fucking retarded. To
that's
fly
one way to
airplane
get
the
on.
first time.
That's one way to get on.
Uh-huh.
You
Yeah,
do-
exactly. He's gonna become famous on this. He's probably gonna
What's
be a
that?
famous.
Katandra?
Yeah, gonna
like
get
you
on,
create
like,
a Katandra?
Dr.
Like
Is Dr. Phil still
Yeah.
around? Like the show? I don't watch regular TV. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't watch
So
TV.
whatever show is equivalent to like Oprah and shit like that, he gonna be on there.
Nah. He's good. Nah, he's gonna
Like one
be.
of the shows where they talk to the dumb motherfucker, like not dumb, but excuse me, you know what I'm talking about? Like the motherfuckers like him, the people that just do wild shit. Like
He's going to be one of them people that make concepts for the internet, man. He's going to be doing a lot of things,
Yeah, he
good
is.
things, bro. That's
He is. That's dope.
The
That's
concepts
dope.
that he come up with, how
The
he
visual.
put that together.
but
that's,
if
that's
it's not
crazy.
true,
That's
then
some
you
bullshit.
just you just know what I mean.
I don't believe it. And that's just my
I don't know. I gotta look more into it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying
it.
it's believable. The thing about it, whatever he did, man, is genius to put something like that together. Whereas though the whole internet
like
is
shit
watching
like
and
that. I like
wondering.
shit like that,
Yeah,
but-
that's the type of shit I watch on the internet.
like
I don't
shit
watch
like
TV.
that.
I don't watch TV.
I
So.
like weird shit
I
like
do.
that, but
I
I
do.
just can't get it. Like,
You're
that
like
shit is wild.
You're
talking about
you're
it.
putting out there that this is 2027.
No,
and
now,
nobody's there.
I actually believe that in another universe, this is going, I mean, we into some universe shit right now, but I believe that in another universe, it's people, like, it's probably 3 niggas sitting down doing some shit somewhere else, but they have no idea, like, on Earth, what we doing now, they have no idea of this. Like, I believe there's other people somewhere else that we don't know nothing about.
Yo, let me check this nigga.
I'm telling you, cause think about it. Think about how big the universe is, though. How the fuck will we know?
This is metaphysical, man. This
I feel you, I feel you.
This should take 10,
I'm
20
sorry.
hours to explain,
But
man.
for real though, like how the fuck will we know if it's other people somewhere else? Like in another universe, the whole.
No,
nother-
you're right.
Like
You
how the fuck
can't.
we know? They don't know we exist either.
Yeah.
They
You
probably
definitely
looking at
can't,
like
bro.
they the only niggas in. You feel me? You never know, man. I don't know. Hopefully
You're
one
right.
day we
You
can
gotta
meet
keep
them
an
niggas.
open mind.
Hopefully, I think it's arrogant to think we the only people here. Like you feel what I'm
No,
saying?
you
Like,
definitely have to keep an open mind.
But
You know what I mean?
that was a sound
But-
effect. I ain't get that. But all right, man. Wack100. Let's get to Wack100. Cause he did an interview, 3 hours sit down with Tekashi 6ix9ine. And
Wack.
you know they was just basically screaming back and forth.
Wack,
Did y'all
wack,
see
wack.
the interview?
Nah.
I watched it. It was entertaining. DJ Academics got a new podcast, and he didn't say anything the whole show, the whole 3 hours. There was just 2 guys screaming back and forth at each other, but it was entertaining. And you know, and he just got it. He got it. I understand where he coming from as far as I know why he's wrong. Like I know what he thinks, and I can't. I just don't understand why Wack wasn't telling him that as a quote unquote street nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like he looking at it like this, right? Since these guys did this to me, they fucked my baby mother, they kidnapped me, that they broke street rules. So it's okay for me to go break some street rules, because they wasn't loyal to me. But that's not how the streets work. That's not the rules. The rules is if some guys break these rules on you like this, you supposed to go handle it yourself. Not get law enforcement involved in by no circumstance. And then he was saying like, well, that's stupid. That's irrational. Yeah, you're right. This is the game. That's why you don't play the game if you know you can't handle it. If you know you're not a killer, then don't play the game. If you know you can't go up and sit for 45 years, don't play the game. Don't lie to yourself. That's how you get caught up in some shit that you can't get out of because you lied to yourself in the first place.
Yeah. But Wack, like, you know, Wack100, I feel personally, like,
People was
from my
on him.
perspective, like, he coming a little crazy, you know.
So you don't agree with him?
I don't agree with him even like kind of like interacting or engaging when you are specifically from a
But
culture.
Wack not a gangster no more. Wack not a gangster either.
You can't just say that, because at the end of the day, what do you rap? What do you go back in your hood? What do you say? What do you represent? As far it's a different culture in Cali, my nigga.
I get you,
So
but you can't fight.
if you saying you from a set, you saying you from a certain set,
yeah, but Wack
and
Wack is
you
far removed from that
integrating,
shit.
you're integrating with somebody that told on a similar set, bro. That's kind of crazy, bro. That's a little crazy.
In Wack's defense, not that I'm defending
That's a
another
little
man,
crazy, man.
but I'm pretty sure it's other people who snitch. Now this is not me going on 6ix9ine
But
side.
he should know better because he's older.
But I think he looking at it like, yo, he's on some, like, this is some entertainment business shit. Like, he just interviewing this guy, and he's just some entertainment business shit. It's not no street shit.
You have the same people that are affiliated with your, with everything that's going on with the whole gang culture, incarcerated in New York for some shit that he told on.
He wasn't. See, look, man.
It don't make sense.
But this is the dangerous part of this conversation. This is why I wanted to bring it up, because that video, obviously, it was out for one day. It got like 600,000 views or something like that. So a lot of people, a lot of kids is watching that, and I don't want them to think that shit is cool, like to be telling this, because this is the thing, right? If you could get hurt, first of all. Second of all, he knew, like, bro, he did not tell. He did not snitch on these people because they kidnapped him and fucked his baby mother. That's not why he did it. When you sitting up there in that interrogation room, and on this side you got these guys kidnapped me, fucked my baby mother. On this side you got 45 years. Realistically, which one are you more worried about? You're not giving a fuck about that. And he's talking about 45 years. You don't give a fuck about that. They talking about taking 45 years away from your life. You haven't even been alive for 45 years. And he talking about you gotta do, like, you only 20-something years old, so you think about your whole life. From the time you was born to this moment right now, you gotta do that twice. You're not thinking about niggas fucking your baby mother at that point. He saved himself because he didn't want to do the time. That's it. It's not about they fucked my baby mother and all that. Nah, it's not that. That's not what it is.
That's a defense mechanism.
If that's the case, you telling me that if everything would have still went down the way it went, but the only difference is it wasn't no feds involved, nobody was investigating them, would you have still went to the police station and told on them? No, you wouldn't have.
Yeah, man,
you would have just left it alone. You wouldn't have did nothing to them because you're not like that. You wouldn't have did nothing to Shotty because you're not like that. You would have just left it alone.
See, that situation, I ain't going, because that
no, but
shit, that is,
that's the truth. That's 100. He did not tell because people were doing stuff.
Like that.
That's not why he told. But I don't want, because this dude, I fuck with academics. I ain't got no problems with academics. But
so the outlets,
you put it, and there's a lot of people get to see that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and they start thinking like
academic. He been out of pocket for a while though. Like
academics is out of pocket, but at the same time, it is what it is. Like, you gotta,
while, man. As far as culture, like, kind of you putting us in danger. Like, just the whole report.
He just talking shit, man.
Academic, you gotta understand the type of person he is, though. Academics,
you come a little crazy, bro. Like, you could put the positive out there.
He's from Jersey too, you know that, right? He's from New Jersey. I think he's from like Middlesex County somewhere.
Take another L. That shit
he's from New Jersey.
That's an L.
He's one of them. Nah, man, but he not from North.
He just take advantage of the narrative, man. That's all. Whatever's hot in the news, whatever's that, he take advantage of the narrative and go with it. That's all.
We don't grow up the same way as a motherfucker from Randolph and no shit like that. You know what I mean? We from New Jersey, it's the same, but this is way different. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Randolph. There's probably some gangsters in Randolph. I don't know. I doubt it.
Yeah, love for Jersey.
I don't even know where that's at.
Randolph, I did some work up there before, but
one love, man.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that's about it, man. Anything else y'all want to get to? We didn't talk about the Lakers really. I don't know. I went to the bathroom. I just wanted to know do y'all think that they could win a championship with this constructed squad they got? You know, they're very old. You got
If everybody stay healthy,
they got some old
I like
guys
it.
over there.
if everybody stay healthy, they going.
I like it.
You think they could beat the Brooklyn Nets?
That's gonna be
The squad they
that's
got?
that's what's gonna come down. It's gonna come down to the semifinals.
That's the balanced like scale.
It's gonna come down to the last 4 teams.
That'd
Yeah.
be crazy though, because you got Westbrook.
That's the balance scale.
You got Westbrook, and you know he was with KD and James Harden. You know he was with James Harden with Houston. He was, you know, we all know the history between him and Kevin Durant. Even after James Harden left Oklahoma City, then you got the dynamic of LeBron and Kyrie with the whole Cleveland incident, how they broke up, and you know that two thing. It'd be a nice storyline. You feel me? Saying a lot of first takes topics and undisputed topics about it. It'd be dope. I think that'd be dope. That's gonna be the narrative all the way up into the actual playoffs. And,
right?
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be the narrative.
Yeah. They
'Cause
made
talk
it like
about
that.
the Lakers.
East
Man, they
Coast,
talk about
West
the
type
Lakers.
shit.
They never stop talking about the Lakers.
East Coast West.
Like
shit.
no matter what, like they, bro. Since the bubble, they haven't stopped talking about the Lakers, on every morning. They talk about LeBron and the Lakers every single morning on First Take and Undisputed every morning. It doesn't matter what it is.
But they made it like that. That's supposed to happen. You know, East Coast West. Knicks couldn't do it.
Is it though? All right, so
You know what I'm saying? Knicks couldn't fucking do it.
Yeah, Nets is the only thing that's big talking on the East Coast right now as far as the team. So that's the only thing.
You
New
have
York-
to make it like that.
New York
but
and
after
LA.
LeBron,
You know what I mean?
After LeBron retires, who's the next guy for them to talk about every day, even during the off season? You know, if you watch Undisputed, you know what I'm talking about.
Well,
you talk about LeBron every single day, no matter what. No
Well, the
matter what
next
he say,
supposed
what
to
he
be
do.
Zion, but you know he getting injured, so we got to see what. You got to have a breakout season this year. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say Giannis is gonna do his thing for a couple more years.
Yeah, he gonna do his
He's
thing.
gonna do his thing for like 4 more,
But you
5
think
more
he's gonna
years.
be like as polarizing as LeBron James?
He's gonna do it. He's for half a decade, maybe even 10 years, bro. He might sew this shit up for 10 years.
You know why?
Oh
I
God,
don't, you know why I
really
don't?
might.
You know why I don't think that. Even though like he could win as many championships as anybody, but I don't think that'll happen because just his personality is not as polarizing as a.
So you talk about personality.
But all that goes with it a little bit.
You right.
Like, feel what I'm saying? As far
For
as
me,
marketability and all that.
I like Jalen Green, man. That boy, I'm telling you, man.
But we gotta see what these guys gonna do because you know what I mean.
Tell
We
you,
gotta
bro.
see.
He one of the first ones that actually didn't go to college. He
You
went.
talking about the light skinned guy?
He went to the motherfucking pro league.
He was playing over with LaMelo. That's the dude you talking about?
Nah, he was playing in the NBA G League.
Oh, okay, I know you talking. You talking about the African dude? Is that the same guy?
It's another kid like 6'6". Cool.
I know you talking about. He had the fucking.
He looked like he was from the 70s and
Yeah,
shit.
he had the glittery suit on and shit. I know what you're talking about.
Exactly, right? He had the glitter. That's how you remember him, right? The glitter.
Yeah, I get you. Shit. I get
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
like
what
you see how he just came in the NBA draft with that shit. Like, oh, the glittery
he
suit.
looked like he was part of the Jackson 5.
Exactly,
Yeah.
bro. You could remember his suit. Like, oh, I remember it. You know what I'm saying? So
and then when they showed him, you know how they on ESPN, they go and show like the old clips of them walking up to the podium and shit, and then like they look totally out of style. Like if you look at LeBron walking up on draft day, like the suit looks ridiculous. Like 20 years from now, that's what it's gonna look like with them and shit.
word.
Shit gonna look ridiculous.
So him is like, I look at him, I'm like, oh, that he different. This motherfucker about to come in this league and fuck this shit up. That's how I look at it, man.
Yeah, I
so
hope
that
so.
motherfucker. Hopefully.
We need some new stars in the NBA.
We definitely do.
LaMelo. I think LaMelo. Holy, but Jello. They got Jello. LaMelo, Jello, Lonzo. I think the Jello. What's the fuck is his name?
Yeah, I don't think
LiAngelo.
it's Jello, bro.
No, that's his name, Jello. That's his nickname. They call him Jello.
Angelo.
Angelo.
It's LiAngelo Ball. He is on the practice squad of the Hornets. That's the Hornets.
That's the other brother.
Yeah, with the young. That's the two youngest ones. They supposedly,
Yeah, he was
hopefully,
in
they
D
gonna be
League.
on the
He's in
same.
D
Hopefully
League.
all three of them, man.
Hopefully they gonna be on the same team. Well,
In the
Lonzo just got
league.
4. He just got 4 years, $87 million from Chicago. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna be in Chicago for at least another 2-3 years.
Word.
You feel
Word.
me? But hopefully later on down the line, you get to see all three of them play together. I think that'd be dope. And then you'll get LeVar Ball to shut up. You feel what I'm saying? You'll get LeVar Ball to shut up. But I think he's going to be nice, man. But anything else y'all want to talk about before we close out episode 86 Hot Society Podcast? I think that was it, man. We pretty much covered everything. The LOX is the best. And I think they could beat Wu-Tang as well. We covered a bunch of shit, man. You know, man, we going to be back.
One more thing. It's the end of the summer. Don't be fucking bugging the fuck out, man. Chill the fuck out. Alright?
Don't get hurt.
Don't get hurt. Be chilling. Just, you know what I mean? Like, is the winter coming, fall coming? Shit getting scary, getting spooky out here. You know what I mean? Be chill. Like, you know what I mean?
Hoodie season almost back.
Yeah, like be, you
fall,
know.
my favorite season in
fall
the year.
Back. You know what I mean?
I love
That's
hoodie
it.
season, man. I love fall. I can't wait. But I'm about to go on vacation for a couple days, man. I'm going to drop this while I'm down there on the jet skis.
Oh, yeah.
So by the time y'all see this episode, I'm going to be on some jet skis, on mushrooms and shit like that. That's what my man on, right here. I got him in my bag. I ain't want to show him on camera. I don't know YouTube, you know what I mean, showing drugs and shit. But he on mushrooms.
Oh.
Your man. The
Who fuck you talking
2027
about?
dude.
Shit, man.
Yeah, that's the
That's
only
what
way.
you call
years,
it,
man.
Yeah. He on
5 years.
mushrooms.
Yeah.
He on mushrooms. He drinking mushroom tea. That's what he doing. Yeah, he think he in 2027. That's exactly what he doing. But yo, man, we gonna close out of here, man. I'm Beehive. That's Saz 24. I'm looking at the shit like, yo, that ain't that's Saz 24. That's S973. I'm Beehive, man. Like, comment, subscribe below, man. Yo, we be back next week, man. We ain't gonna leave y'all no more, man. We out. See y'all next week.
I'm getting head to damn, your bitch in my line. I'm hitting the park, break king in my city. Then telling niggas get with me. You know that we do the shit our way. Choppers and Glocks, they out. Get shot in the face for running your mouth. Niggas be capping, they do it for clout. Follow your car, went straight to your house. Your father bad and that is your idol, my nigga. Guessing your son is a mouse. I do the hit and the jiff and be out.